What's up, cats? I've been staying in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, and it is very well known for its food culture. Before coming here, I really didn't know anything about Vietnamese culture, so today I'll be talking about some of the classic Vietnamese dishes and answering the question, is Viet food overrated? Starting with the most iconic Vietnamese dish, pho. Its origins from northern Vietnam and is made from a fragrant broth with rice noodles and thinly sliced beef or chicken, and is usually served with sides of bean sprouts, lime, basil, and chili to customize the flavor. The second most iconic Vietnamese dish is banh mi, which is a Vietnamese sandwich with French influence. It's made up of a crispy baguette filled with various meats like pork or chicken, pickled vegetables, cilantro, and chili. This is one of the most common street foods, finding vendors all over the city, being very cheap, anywhere from 15,000 to 45,000 Viet Dong. Bun Tet Nung. I apologize, I probably butchered that. This dish really grew on me. It's a Vietnamese dish with marinated grilled pork or beef over noodles, served with fresh herbs, pickled vegetables, peanuts, and a sweet savory chili fish sauce. Also often served with a fried spring roll. I would get this anywhere from 40,000 to 80,000 Viet Dong. And like I said, it grew on me and it was actually really good. Bun cha. This dish originated in the city of Hanoi, made up of smoky grilled pork patties served with vermicelli noodles, veggies, and dipping sauce. I was very surprised by the flavor of this. It was so good and almost like sour. Cam tam, or also known as broken rice. This is a pretty simple dish using broken rice grains, grilled meats such as pork chop or shrimp, a fried egg, pickled vegetables, and fish sauce. Very common street food, cheap, but honestly it was hard for me to find really good broken rice. In my opinion, it's just a very simple dish, just grilled meat, rice, not much other flavors going on outside the fish sauce. Saving my favorite for last, egg coffee. Obviously not a meal, but this is an iconic symbol of Vietnam. Coffee is hugely popular here, with more cafes than I've ever seen in my entire life. Egg coffee came around in Hanoi as a creative solution to milk shortages during the war, and it involves whisking egg yolks and sweetened condensed milk and pouring it over strong Vietnamese coffee, served hot or cold. They say hot is better, but I honestly preferred it cold. Almost like a pick-me-up dessert in the morning. I was amazed at how good it is. Some of the best egg coffee I had in Saigon was at a little hidden cafe called Little Hanoi. Also serving egg matcha, which is incredible as well. Of course, there's so much more food in Vietnam, like spring rolls and banh chao, che, and more. I don't know how to pronounce them, but does it actually live up to the hype? In my opinion, no. I know I'm gonna rustle some feathers by saying this, but I think Vietnamese food is fairly overrated. Now, I'm not saying it is bad. I enjoyed everything I had and I would eat it again. But with that being said, I really don't crave any of it. Nothing got me super excited, like, oh my God, this is incredible. I've never had anything like this in my life. Walking around in tropical weather, I don't crave hot pho, and it's not super flavorful. I only crave it during the winter in the States, and it's also surprisingly hard to find really good pho in Vietnam, from my experience. Banh mi is good. It's like eating a sandwich with 75% crust. Cam tam is just meat and rice, that's it. I also felt like the street food presence isn't as big as people make it out to seem, but I guess we also need to define street food, like do hole-in-the-wall spots count as street food? Compared to other countries I've visited where there's little vendors in almost every street that you go on with a variety of food, I did not get the same experience in Saigon, only finding endless banh mi, which is good, but I don't crave crust every day. So that's saying something because I love samis. Like sandwiches are my jam. But that's the thing with food. It's not fact. Everyone likes something different. I think Vietnamese food overall is a lot healthier than other cuisines, and their dishes have a lot more simple flavor profiles compared to something like Indian food, which is very bold. But what do you think? Have you had a lot of Vietnamese food? Do you like it? Do you think it's overrated? Let me know in the comments.